From the moment we are born, we are drawn to animals. Like us, they embody the wonder of experience of life on Earth. We need only to look to children to see that it is in our very nature to be kind to animals. As a society, we cherish our pets and abhor cruelty. When we watch animals express joy, we share their joy. And when they feel pain, we wince at their suffering. By and large, we are compassionate people. Yet all around us, hidden from our view, is an animal welfare disaster of a magnitude this planet has never known. Most animals raised into human care today, millions upon millions, are living lives of abject misery in factory farms. How could a compassionate society ever have agreed to this? The truth is, we didn't.
I had no idea that millions of animals are being kept like this.
Seriously, I had no idea. This is a bombshell.
I had thought that the law protected all animals from cruelty.
I'd thought so too. But then I learned I was wrong.
Many people assume that it was learning about Australia's live export trade that changed my career path from being a police officer to an animal advocate. But it was actually in discovering that the simple joys in life that we take for granted, freedom, sunshine, fresh air and exercise, had been denied to millions of living beings in human care, and that we had failed in our most basic ethical duty towards them, to provide them with a life worth living. I couldn't believe that I had lived 40 years of my life without knowing what was happening to these animals. And then I realised we're not supposed to know, because these industries can only exist if they're hidden from public view.
For every human being on planet Earth, there are up to 10 times as many animals raised for human consumption every year. Most people only ever encounter them in the form of neatly packaged products on supermarket shelves. But these animals live somewhere. Where have they been hidden? The answer, of course, is factory farms. Thousands of them.
These are highly intelligent creatures who feel pain and who will respond to kindness and affection if given the chance.
These animals are no different to our pets at home.
I can't believe in this day and age millions of hens are still confined to cages with no quality of life whatsoever.
I was shocked to learn that it's legal to keep mother pigs practically immobilised in factory farms. They can't even turn around.
It's like waking up each day just to suffer.
And then the first time that they ever get to see the outside world, the world that they were meant to live in, is the last day of their lives as they're trucked off to slaughter.
Humanity has shown itself capable of such greatness. If you look back at what we as a species have achieved, it is phenomenal. But along the way, some of us have forgotten to treat those who share this world with us kindly.
Over the past 50 years, the industrialisation of farming has led to millions of animals raised for food being treated as mere units in a production line. To make them fit into cruel and unnatural systems, factory farmers routinely cut bits and pieces off live baby animals without anaesthetic. Severely confined, all of their natural behaviours that bring joy and quality of life are denied. Producing factory-farmed animal products en masse has led to cheaper prices, increased demand, and more animal suffering. But consumers were never told that cheaper means crueler, and that animals have been paying a terrible price, that animals have, in fact, been brought into this world only to suffer. But the cost of factory farming extends far beyond animals. According to the UN, raising animals for food contributes more to climate change than all of the world's planes, trains and automobiles combined. Not to mention contributing to water pollution, species extinction and almost every other major environmental threat. The reality is, factory farms use more food than they produce, which leaves less food for everyone else. At a time when globally nearly 1 billion people are suffering from malnutrition, 1/3 of the world's edible cereal harvest is being fed to farm animals. That cereal would be enough to feed about 3 billion people.
So why haven't governments stepped in to stop this? Because animals can't vote.
But thankfully, we don't need government action to create a kinder world for these animals.
The choices we make can set them free.
Around the world, consumer choice is driving change.
We believe in a world without factory farming.
I believe in a world without factory farming.
I believe
I believe in a world without factory farming.
Without factory farming.
I believe in a world without factory farming.
So how can we make it possible? Factory farming is the only way to meet the current demand for these products, a demand that would never have existed had we known how these animals were being treated. Now that their secret is out, we have the chance to change that demand to one that will ensure a kinder world for these animals. It's as simple as refusing to buy factory farm products and making kinder choices.
So, here's how we're going to make it possible.
I'm refusing to buy factory farmed products.
I'm making it possible by eating less meat.
I'm choosing to be meat-free.
Head to makeitpossible.com to make your personal pledge. While you're there, get the action pack. Importantly, share this video so that because of you, someone else can make it possible too. Or donate and reach thousands by helping to get the Make It Possible TV ad to the masses.
If we're going to win the fight against factory farming, our campaign needs to be smart and relentless. We're seeking 5,000 people to help fund Make It Possible into 2013 and beyond.
There are 5,000 of these little critters looking for a good home, and you can adopt one today by signing up online to the Make It Possible Fighting Fund. Except for this one, she's mine.
The equation is simple. For every person told, every video shared, someone who is unknowingly supporting factory farming is given the power to join us in making informed, kinder choices.
All animals deserve to be provided with a life worth living. Just like Lucy here. Right, Lucy? That was a yes.
She's someone, not something.
This is our time on this planet.
Imagine for a moment what you want our legacy to be.
Do we want to be remembered as cruel or kind?
Selfish?
Or selfless.
Merciless or merciful.
There are many things in this world that we are powerless to change, but this is not one of them.
This is our time on this planet.
Let's create history together.
Make it possible.
Make it possible.
Make it possible.
Make it possible.
They need us now. Make the pledge at makeitpossible.com.